Sammy and I met at the club on the dance floor in the round. That's a Michael Jackson song, I'm sorry.
Aaron and I met online at Match.com. I was really hesitant to go on there, but I did, and I weeded through a lot of really strange guys until I came across Aaron.
I was browsing through the profiles and there she was. I said, "How you doing?"
We emailed for a little bit and talked on the phone, and normally I wouldn't agree to, go on any type of a dinner date, but for him there was something different about him. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll meet you for dinner.
We went to Ocean Avenue Seafood, which is a nice restaurant. A wonderful first date.
I was running a few minutes late and I was really nervous, and I remember I walked in, and when he saw me, he stood up at the table, and when I saw him smile, it put me right at ease, and I was okay, and we had an amazing dinner and just talked a lot. I think I talked a lot and he listened.
I knew after that first date that she could be the one who will dance on the floor in the round.
Aaron is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. From the moment that I met him, he was so genuine. He's funny. He's really funny.
What I love most about Sammy is her caring nature for others. The most beautiful person I've ever known.
Super romantic. I love that about him. He's passionate about music and the songs he writes. He's handsome and he's athletic. He's so good at sports. He's amazing.
She's goofy, sexy, smart, strong. All the amazing, wonderful qualities any guy could ever want. She truly is my angel.
He is definitely going to be a good dad and a wonderful husband. I think there's not really much more I could ask for in anyone. Aaron and I decided to go down to Laguna Beach for Memorial Day weekend last year, and I was just ready to relax. So we get there and it's beautiful weather, and so we were out on the terrace at the Ritz-Carlton overlooking the beach.
I said that I needed to go to the restroom, but what I was really doing was going to the concierge. They do a rose petal arrangement with candles, and I said, yes, I want that.
That night, we went to dinner at the hotel, had a lovely dinner, and we got back to the hotel room, and I walked in the room and I kind of tripped over my own feet, and I looked down and I was like, oh, what's that? And I realized it was rose petals on the floor. On
the bed, it was in the shape of a heart, and there was candles, and she just started taking pictures of the room thinking it was beautiful, and she didn't really know what was going to happen next.
And it wasn't until I put my camera down and turned around that I realized that Aaron was down on his knee holding a little black box. I was like, oh my God, and I just sat there and I was leaning up against the wall holding myself up, and I just kept saying, oh my God, oh my God.
So I started telling her that, I loved her and want to be with her forever, and she's the woman that I've always wanted to find.
And he said, Samantha Lynn Levy, will you marry me? And I was like, yeah, I was in shock.
We actually have a wonderful picture of us being engaged right after that moment, and the look on Sammy's face was just, she was so beautiful in that moment, and it's one of my favorite pictures. I
got to show off my ring as we walked down to the pool. It was glistening in the sun, and it was the best weekend. 'Cause I love you more than I could ever promise, and you take me the way I am. You take me the way I am.
I'm looking forward to seeing Sammy, my beautiful bride, walk down the aisle. The anticipation leading up to that will be really beautiful, and it's just one of those moments you'll always remember forever.
The wedding day is going to be amazing because it's going to be everyone that we love and that loves us all in one place at the same time, celebrating us. I'm excited to be Mrs. Brown, and to not have to worry about planning anymore. I'm excited about that too. Aaron, I can't wait to marry you and become your wife and you my husband. I can't imagine my life without you, and I am so in love with you and your family, and I am so excited to go through the day-to-day of everyday life with you, cooking and cleaning and playing Scrabble and watching movies and having children and playing softball and doing all our fun trips. And I can't wait to write more music with you and be your wife and live happily ever after. And I love you more than anything.
Sami, I'm looking forward to spending the rest of our lives together. I'm always going to be here for you, to love you unconditionally, to support you, care for you, make you laugh. I'm going to write songs for you till I'm old and gray. I will always be your Pookie face. I will be the best husband I can be that you deserve. I love you today, tomorrow, and I will always love you forever and ever.